Okay, hey guys, welcome back to part 3 of the mini course on Thrive Architect. Yay! I don't even know why I'm singing, but hey, it's all to the good. So as you can see, I am logged into the back end of my WordPress website. And what I wanted to do in this video, guys, is to show you really quickly, how to set up a page on your WordPress website and then how to add a landing page template to your website with Thrive Architect. So we've already been through the process of downloading the Thrive Architect plugin, installing it, activating it. So you should be at least to that point. Okay, so what we're going to do now, one thing that you want to remember whenever you are creating a landing page, a sales page, webinar registration page, whatever it is, you have to create a brand new page inside of your WordPress website for those pages, name them, and then choose a template from Thrive Architect to add to that page. So basically, Thrive Architect takes over the generic WordPress pages. That's essentially what it's going to do. Okay. Now, to do this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to New, and then I'm going to click Page here under the WordPress dashboard, and then I'm going to just type in a name for the new page. So what I like to do whenever I'm creating new landing pages and things like that with Thrive Architect, guys, is I have to think about, what is it that I'm going to be selling? So for example, if I was selling ebook templates for infopreneurs or workbooks for course creators or something like that, or whatever the name of the product is. You get what I'm saying? Whatever the name of the product is that you're selling, if you're doing a webinar, the name of the webinar, all that kinds of stuff is what you want to give the name of your page so that you can remember the page, because you're going to have to remember the link in order to, of course, market it, promote it, drive traffic to it, and so on and so forth, right? So anyway, just think of something that's going to be easy to remember so that when you're promoting this page on social media and you're driving traffic and stuff to it, then you want to make sure that you're making it easy to for people to basically get to the page. So right now I'm just going to name this Test Thrive Architect page. Okay, so I'm just going to give it that name, and then what I'm going to do is underneath where this button says Launch Thrive Architect, guys, I'm going to go ahead and click Launch Thrive Architect to launch the Thrive Architect plugin. So let me make this screen a little bit wider, and I'm going to drag this down here to the bottom so that we can take a look at some of the bells and whistles that the Thrive Architect plugin offers, okay, that the tool offers. So as you can see, this is what the tool looks like when it comes up. There's not really much here. This is basically what it looks like. So you can see there, it's going to basically take over the entire page once we start adding templates to it. Now, over here to the right is where all of your different elements and things like that. And basically the Thrive Architect toolbar is where you can go to do things like, add an element to the page if that was something that you want to do. I'm going to go ahead and click the plus to just show you some of the elements that you can add to your pages. So you can see you have a text element, you have an image, you have buttons that you can add, you have columns, background sections, content boxes. If you come down here, you have countdowns. So maybe if you had a sale on something that you wanted to add a countdown ticker for, you can add that to your page. These are essentially all of the different elements that you can add to your pages, okay? I mean, there's a lot of stuff here. It's very, very handy, okay? So that's the first section. So the next section is where it says to change template. Now, this is where we want to click in order to see some of the different templates that Thrive Architect has to offer. So as you can see, I don't know if you read in the previous video, but there's over 270 something templates, I think, or landing pages in here. There's a lot of stuff. And I mean, there's stuff for everything. And this is why I love this. This is so powerful, guys, because again, instead of paying for landing page templates over and over, or paying for webinar registration and stuff, you don't have to do any of that. You could just come in here, choose a template, and you're off to the races. So let's go ahead and go through this so we can see some of the different templates that are available, right? Okay, so what I like to do is I like to do filter templates by tags, okay? Because when you click on this this phrase or this text, what's going to happen is this little box is going to pop up. And then from here, you can actually go in to kind of search for different templates based on what it is that you're trying to accomplish. So let's just say maybe you have a new website and you want to put a coming soon page right up there for your website so that when people come to your website, they know that it's under construction and they know that you're going to be launching it soon. And I think that using a coming soon page is really key, because what you can do while your website is getting worked on and while you're putting it together is you can essentially start collecting email addresses for people who are waiting for the website to launch to get onto your list. So what you would do is underneath this section, you're just going to come here where it says coming soon. You want to click on this button and it's going to show you all of the different coming soon templates that you can add to your site. Okay, and they have some really cool ones here. They have some really cute ones, and these are very helpful, right, for new websites, for launches, all of that kinds of stuff. So for example, if I wanted to choose this coming soon 12 page right here, a template, all I would have to do is select this template. And then I'm gonna put myself up here at the top again because this is in the way. It's all good. So I'm gonna click choose template to select this template and add it to this page. Okay, so this is what the template looks like basically once it's added. And my computer is moving like molasses, but it's all good. So as you can see, this is what it looks like. Okay, you have your little place where you can do an icon here. You have this space here where you can actually change the colors and change the text, or if you want to leave it as default, you can do that. You can do leave this the same, and then here is the lead generation form that you can actually connect to your email marketing service. So for example, I use ActiveCampaign for my email marketing, right? So if I wanted to connect this to ActiveCampaign so that I can tell people, hey guys, I have a new site that's launching soon, but I want you to just go over so you can just get onto the list to join. You know, I'm going to be rolling out a lot of different special offers and things like that. You know, this is where you would go in order to do that. So you basically would click on the lead generation form, and then you would just go up here where it says connect form to service. Okay, so you click on connect form to service, and then this is where you would do, you would add a new API connection to your email marketing service. So I'm going to click add new API connections. I'm going to click add new connection, and then down here is where they have a list of all of the different email marketing services that you can connect your email forms or your opt-in forms to. So as you can see, there's Aweber, Constant Contact, ConvertKit, which is now named Siva, I guess it is, Drip. You know, ActiveCampaign is what I use. So there's a lot of stuff in here, okay, that you can connect to. So that's really helpful. Okay, so, but now I'm going to go ahead and go back to the actual page because I don't want to connect anything right now to this, but I just wanted to show you how to do that. Okay, but another thing that I love about Thrive Architect that I think just kind of blows away some of the other tools that I've tried to use in the past that were super frustrating is the customization. So what do I mean by that? What I mean, guys, is that any branding that you want to do with Thrive Architect, as far as changing colors, changing text and things like that, it is so easy to do. So for example, you see this background section right here that's in black? Well, this is not my brand's color. So if I wanted to change this, I'm just going to go through this really quickly. What I can do is just click on the background section, okay? And then I can go over here under background style. And I think this is it. Is this it? Okay, so maybe it's this part right here. I think it's background style on this part right here. Okay, but anyways, what I can do is I can come over here and I could basically go in and type in my hexadecimal color code, okay, which I know by heart, to my brand, and I can change this color to reflect, you know, the colors of my brand, right? Because I want it to be branded. So I'm going to go here. I think this is it. Let me see something here. Background section. Main options. It should be, I thought it would have been background style. Let's see. Okay, so this is not changing this part right here, but you get the point. But basically, this is what I love about the templates here. Let me just choose a different one real quick here. Put this down here really quickly. I'm going to go to change template. And let me choose another one so I can show you what I'm talking about as far as changing up the colors. Okay, so here's one right here. Here's another coming soon. And I'm going to click choose template. And I think this one is probably going to be a little easier to work with. Yeah, this is just a big one. This page is coming soon. So if I wanted to change the color of this page to my brand's color scheme, what I would do is I would click on the background section here. I would go to background style. I would go down to this color, and then I would type in my hexadecimal color code and click apply. So you see that? That's what I was talking about. So as you can see, it's super easy to customize, right? You don't have to spend all day trying to code things and customize things. Like, no, you just go to the different sections in your landing pages, change them up, add your own color schemes, things like that, and brand it the way that you want so that it matches your brand. Okay, so that's one thing. Now I'm going to go back to change templates so we can take a look at some of the other templates. So I know that one of my readers had a question about sales pages. Well, if you wanted to create a sales page or add a sales page to your site, all you would have to do is come back up to this section where it says filter templates by tags. Okay, and I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to click on sales page, and these are all of the sales pages that they have. I'm telling you, there's a lot of them here. Okay, so for example, if I wanted to use the Pro Layers short video sales page, okay, or the Pro Layers sales page. I really like this one a little bit better. But if you wanted to add a video, you can choose this one. That's a video sales page with video content. This is a sales page template that does not have video content. This is another one video. This is another one that does not. I mean, there's just a lot of stuff here. So I'm going to use this one for example. And all I would need to do is select it and then click choose template. The same thing for every type of page that you want to create. Okay, I'm telling you, this thing is it's just the bomb diggity. Okay, and so this is what the sales page looks like. I'm going to go ahead and click to save the work, to save this page, and then I'm going to click save and exit so we can preview the entire page so that you can get an idea of what this page looks like. As you can see, this is really beautifully done. It's already done for you. You can put you can just go in here to put a testimonial from a happy customer. Put an introduction to what your sales page is about or whatever the product is that you're selling. You can add a picture over here, to edit it. You can scroll down. As you can see, this is just some information about the product. You can add a picture here of another testimonial, feature 1, 2, 3. This is another section. I mean, this is just so cool. It's really, really cool. And what I like about this is that, again, you don't have to start from scratch. It just takes too much time to start trying to build sales pages and things like that from scratch. Now, if you wanted something a little bit easier to work with, again, it's the same thing. So whenever you're, if you say, look, I don't want to use a sales page template, it seems a little too much for me. If I want something, easier to kind of work with, then you just go back into Edit with Thrive Architect and you go through the same process. Okay, so I'm going to let this come up, then I'm going to click choose template. I'm going to go to filter by tags, and then I'm just going to go back to the sales pages, and then you can kind of keep looking through some of the other sales pages that they have in here until you find one that that you really like, okay, that you want to work with. So for example, maybe you want to use, let's see here, maybe you want to use this one. Okay, so I'm going to select this, and then I'm going to click choose template. I have to keep moving this around. But anyways, you guys get the point. Sales pages, webinar registration pages, all of them are here. Okay, so this is another sales page template right here. Okay, and it's basically laying everything out for you. So all you have to do is just click inside of this section, and then you can just start typing in your text. Then here, if you had a video that you wanted to introduce to your sales page, all you would have to do is click inside of this section, go over here to the left, put the URL of your video, and then you can even come here and say, hey, this is from YouTube, Vimeo, Wistia, or a custom link. You just add the link there, and then the video is going to pop up in this box. So again, this is really easy to do, right? So you can just, click your call to action button, which is here, which you would connect this where it says button link, this is where you would add the link to your payment processor. So if you're using PayPal, or if you're using what I use ThriveCard, or whatever link it is that you want to send people to when they're ready to check out, you just add that link here, okay? And then you save your work, okay? And then you just keep going down, and then this is where you can actually start getting a little fancy schmancy with whatever it is that you're selling, and so on and so forth. Okay, so that's a sales page template. So I'm going to look at the webinar registration pages templates really quickly. They have a lot of those. They're really nice. Here's one that I like to use. It's called the Bright Webinar Registration page. It's really dope. Again, they have a confirmation page. They have, if you missed the webinar, you know, this is where you can have people to input their email addresses to go back to watch it. They have the live streaming page, and they have a replay page. What? Thrive, y'all better work. I'm sorry, I'm a techie. What can I say? So anyways, that's the webinar pages. We talked about the sales pages. Maybe if you were selling some kind of ebook, they have that. If you wanted to just build a lead generation page, aka a landing page, maybe to collect emails with, here's a lot of the lead generation pages that they have with email forms in them, high converting email forms. I mean, there's just so much goodness in this tool. I kid you not. I'm telling you, this has just by far been one of the best investments I've made in my business, and I would recommend that you guys do the same. So again, I just wanted to show you guys really quickly how to add a page to your site, how to go through to look at the different templates that they have, which you can see they have like 200 and something of them. So there's definitely something for everybody. You know, how to change up the branding, how to change up the colors. You know, if you wanted to do a sales page, or if you wanted to do a webinar registration page, whatever kind of page it is that you're thinking of doing, you can do that. Another thing that I did want to mention is that you can kind of tweak things and do your own little, you know, tweaks and removals of stuff on pages too. So for example, if I wanted to remove this column of the customer stories and add something different here, all I would have to do is select this area. You can tell that it's selected because this green is showing up around it. So I can just go here to remove it, okay? And if I wanted to go back, then I would just come here to undo to add it back. But let's just say I wanted to delete this, right? And I wanted to add just a simple two testimonials right here in the middle. Well, all I would have to do is come over here where it says add element, okay? And then I'm gonna do a search under here for testimonials, okay? So here's the testimonials. And as you can see, it's going to pull up some testimonial templates. So for example, maybe if I wanted to add, you know, this one right here, these kind of testimonials for resume clients or whatever, I can just select this template, choose the template, and then it's going to add it to the middle of the page. Okay, so I'm going to go back up and show you what it should look like. Let's see here. Go down. Okay, so I put it in the wrong place, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drag this up to the section that I need it to be in, because this is in the wrong spot. As a matter of fact, let me just undo real quick, because it was supposed to be in here. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to do add a content box. I think that's how it goes. Yep. And then I'm going to go back here, and then I'm going to type in testimonials. Actually, let me just search for it, because I want to drag it into this spot here. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to drag this into the content box. You can see what I just did. It's pretty simple. I'm going to click resume clients, click choose templates, and there you go. Okay, and I actually like this a little bit better. I think this box is kind of cute. And then what I can do is I can simply come under here, and I can just start replacing the images in here. These are just some default templates of people that I can add. Okay, so here's another one. I would do the same thing. Okay, and then go here, replace image, add the image there. Okay, and then you just add the testimonial, and then you could even do something like, and I'm sorry I have to keep moving this, it's just so in the way. It's a little difficult to work with. I tell you what, let me just record, let me see if I can switch to the full screen. Okay, so yeah, you shouldn't see me now, I think. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just really quickly, if I wanted to add like maybe, see what our happy customers are saying about us, I'm gonna go here to the plus, and then I'm gonna go back up and find text. I'm gonna drag that above the testimonial box, you see? And then I can center this, and then I can just type, see what our happy customers are saying. Okay, I can highlight this. I can increase the size, which I would definitely do. Okay, and then I could actually come to layout and position, and let's see here. There's too much space underneath this, so I think it's going to be line height. Yeah, let's see. Yep, I think it's line height. Just a clear. So you get the point, okay? You can basically just do a lot with this, okay? All right, and so then I'm gonna go to layout and position, and I think it's this part here. Yeah, so I'm gonna take this to 1. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm gonna make this a 0. There we go. Okay, because I don't want it to look weird, right? So you can do that. You can bold it, you can italicize it, whatever it is that you want to do. But just to give you an idea of how you can dress up this page, and I can even change the color to one of the colors over in this current template. So maybe I want to use, let me go to main options, let me go to colors. Maybe I want to use this pretty purple that they're using throughout the page. So I can click apply, click save work, and now we can take a look at it really quickly to see what it looks like, okay? All right, that's that section, boop, boop. Okay, see what our customers are saying. These are the testimonials. I would do something to kind of, make that look a little bit better, but still, there you go. Okay, so I have rambled enough, but I just wanted to show you guys really, again, the power of using Thrive Architect as a landing page builder or a visual page editor for your business and for your WordPress websites. I hope you guys enjoyed the little mini course. Again, there is a link to Thrive Architect below using yoursheetgeek.com/TCB. That is an affiliate link. I 100% stand behind this product. I hope that if you decide to get it, that you enjoy using it. And if you want even more training and things like that on how to use this tool to set up landing pages, to set up sales pages, and stuff like that, you can head over to the Blazing Branding Academy to check those trainings out. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace. Holla. Bye, y'all.